the fourth Nijigaku album, which has 12 solo songs, which now it's the first time we're going to have Mia and Lanzhu be a part of it. And we are going to see which one is the favorite out of all these. There are a lot of these songs, and we only got the previews, but I'm very curious to see what people enjoyed the most. So I created a poll where you guys could rank your top 5 out of them. I don't want to do all 12 because that's a lot, and less people vote when I do a lot more. So we can do it, and we'll have 1 being the favorite and 5 being the least favorite. I assigned point values to each. I think it was like 15, 12, 10, 8, 7. I think that's what I did. And depending on who got the most points in total, will be given the best overall rank. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and see which song is the favorite out of all of these songs. So we have Shizuku winning the previews overall. Well, to see if that stays true once we get the full versions, but I imagine it won't be that drastically different. And I'm quite surprised that people decided Shizuku's a favorite, because when I looked at comments and when people were discussing it, people aren't discussing about Shizuku's song. I don't know, is there some kind of understanding amongst everyone that this is good and no one needs to say it? Everyone just understands that? Strange, because I always see a lot of people talking praises about like Kanata's song or Ayumu's song. That's most of what I saw, to be honest here. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. But that was the song that I decided was my favorite from the previews. And I'm surprised that people agree. And it wins by a decent amount here. Of course, it got the most amount of first place votes. But it also got a good amount of second place and third place votes. And that's why, you know, it took over. But Kanata did very well with Silent Blaze. People are liking it more than I am. Interestingly enough, I am a big Kanata fan, but that's more for her other style songs, her original style songs. But you know, Kanata is a fantastic singer, so I'm glad to see that. We have Lanzhu and Mia first time competing in these albums, and they do pretty well here, getting 3rd and 5th place, and I think they are pretty good songs. Hopefully, this wasn't influenced too much by the fact that they actually have MVs, but I do think they're good songs, and people do enjoy them. Ayumu is still probably the one that was the big difference between the overall results and my results. I gave it 12. I'm pretty sure. And I don't know if I would change that much, because I'm honestly not really convinced by it. This used to be 2nd early on when I was checking the results, but it fell all the way to 4th and seems to be still trending downwards. So I don't know if that's going to change in the future. But that's basically the big difference, because beyond that, I mostly agree with these results. I guess the biggest disappointment from this album probably is Setsuna's. I thought I would enjoy it more, and initially I kind of liked it, but after a while it's just kind of eh. And Karin, which was really low, which I was kind of surprised about. I thought it would do better. But those are just the results, and of course I have the demographics if you're curious to see who voted where. And of course, a big thank you to all the people who participated in this poll. There are a lot of people here. We had 200 votes if I'm not mistaken, and honestly, we'll just have to see if these will change after the full versions, which we only have to wait a few days. Of course, these are the people who are going to explain why they vote in a certain way. You know, a lot of people really did enjoy Ayumu's, which I didn't. So, you know, I was curious to see why people did it. And I mean, a lot of people liked the vocals, but not everyone liked every single song. So, you know, that's just the way it is. I honestly mostly agree with most people's results here. I liked Emma a little bit more than other people, but that's usually the case, I guess. And Karin, I didn't honestly think she was going to get 12. I don't think it's very exciting or anything that makes me think, wow, that's crazy, or this is amazing, or this is something super cool and unique. It's just fine, but it got even worse than Setsuna, apparently. It just feels bad, though. I really want Setsuna to do better, but maybe we'll get a different result after that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Of course, big shout out to YouTube members like Coolmax for supporting my channel. And we'll have to see the results when the full versions come out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hope to catch you guys in another video soon.